I heard you carefully. You said Sanjay Roy, the one man who has been arrested, you do not believe him to be the central culprit. You believe that there are culprits in plural. There are therefore other men out there. India Today carried a report quoting CBI sources today saying that the initial impression by doctors and medical experts that there could have been other perpetrators, that this could have been a gang rape, the CBI has not found evidence of this. Why are you so convinced? This has not been officially said. I'm quoting a media report here. Why are you so convinced that Sanjay Roy is a pawn and that there are other perpetrators out there?
You see, the forensic experts, they had told me after having properly scrutinizing the post-mortem report that this couldn't have been possible by a one individual, and particularly looking at the build of the prime accused, as they call it. They say that definitely there are more than one person. The nature of injury itself, and that analysis of the forensic experts has to be properly looked into by CBI. CBI probably could not reach the real area where this could be revealed. If the accused person doesn't open his mouth, as the Calcutta police was saying, then they have to find out the methodology, how it is to be done. How could it be possible so much of injuries on a body?
Your petition in the High Court also quoted a semen sample report that has now been proven to be false. Were you wrong about that? Because a number of doctors also said it to us, and later subsequent, because nobody was communicating, a number of doctors said this to us on record. So were you? How did that confusion arise?
That was absolutely a wrong idea. The parents, as it was told to them as a common man, they thought that 150 milliliter fluid was there. Whether that fluid is semen or something else, that can only be definitely told by the forensic expert. The parents did not know. They were told that there are 150 milliliter of liquid, white liquid. They thought it's semen. This is common man's idea, who didn't have any idea about the medical science. But this is really 150 milliliter of liquid, fluid. That fluid was found available. What is the fluid? How it was there? These are all the matter of forensic investigation, and the forensic experts can say. I do not stand on that. I had never said anywhere that this is 150 milliliter semen. It's quite unreasonable to believe that. This was
But you do,
common man's
but you do.
understanding, and the
Got it, got it. And a number of doctors also said it on record, which is how, in a way, that this narrative spread. But in the beginning, in the immediate aftermath of the crime, a number of doctors also suggested pelvic fractures. Now, the postmortem report, according to details placed in the public domain, there were no fractures. So even this is being used to question the theory that there is more than one perpetrator. Therefore, I must ask you to refocus back on your assertion that you believe only a pawn in the case has been caught. Bikash Dutt.
because I rely upon the opinion of the forensic experts. I can tell you, one forensic expert employed in government service has told me that after looking the postmortem record, they were sure that this couldn't have been the action of one individual. There must be more than one. If after investigation it was found to be false, then the opinion of the forensic experts will be found to be incorrect. What we have stated is on the basis of the opinion of forensic experts, which they gave to us outside the proceedings. Not being a part of the investigating team, they had told us. And naturally, we rely on them.
Now, but let me ask you this, Bikashta. The father, the family whom you represent, the father said on record that he believed that his daughter had been somewhat hastily cremated. In the Supreme Court proceedings, the West Bengal government argued that everything was as per the wishes of the family. What do you say about this debate around the cremation and the evidence that may or may not have been lost with it?
You see, the hastily attempt made to cremate the body was resisted by the DYFI and SFI students. They had resisted the cremation of the body at the initial stage. Thereafter, they forced the matter to be postmortem to be done at the hospital itself. Then the parents were called. You see, the parents were not in a state of mind that they will take all reasonable decisions. In fact, they were guided by the police to say, please sign it here, please do it here. What would the parents do otherwise? Can you imagine that a person, the parents who have lost their daughter of that stature, would be in their common sense with all prudence that they can judge it? Do they know anything about the investigation? Do they know anything about the criminal procedure? They do not know. Therefore, whatever has been told to them to do, they have done it. So now the parents are coming forward and saying that, in fact, this was done at the instance of the police guidance.
Hmm. What concerns you the most? Are you worried that given the cremation, a lot of critical evidence may have been lost as the body was burnt?
Obviously so. If the body was kept for, say, it was kept in moratorium for 1 more day, and for further investigation, if they wanted, the matter initiated with an unfortunate situation, which is very, very conspiratorial situation. A lady doctor was murdered in the hospital. Hospital authorities did not respond. Therefore, it was the basic duty of the police to see all probabilities to ensure that the investigation could reach a reasonable conclusion. What was the reason for such a hurry? Now they say the parents did. They were asked by the police to do this. For otherwise it will be spoiled. Otherwise it will be this way, that way, rotten. Had the police been genuinely concerned, they would have guided the parents that let us go for a better post-mortem report. Let the body be kept in moratorium for a day, so that the parents and all doubts of the students, the medical
Hmm.
students had their doubts in mind. They were demonstrating them. And to avoid the demonstration, they did all haste act. That has created the problem.
Now, Bikash, before I have more questions, but one of the questions I must ask you is that the Trinamool Congress, when they listen to you, they say Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya is wearing his political topi. He's a CPM leader. He's a veteran of left politics. He has taken this case because it suits him politically. He is speaking from a politically biased perch. How do you respond to that criticism from the Trinamool Congress?
My simple answer would be, why would the so many people, the medical interns, doctors, women would be agitated? Why there would be pan-India? Why pan-India? Global agitations by the people concerned. Bikash Bhattacharya did not approach them that you please get agitated. On the contrary, I had approached this family after Mamta Banerjee had approached them. Mamta Banerjee, being chief minister, wanted to purchase them by offering money, which was unethical on the part of lakhs of rupees.
Okay, we just lost the connection to
Why
Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya. There he's back. You use the phrase Mamta Banerjee wanted to purchase them. Do you think that is a fair phrase, Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya? Because she says that by the law, I was offering compensation on behalf of the state. Why do you use the phrase Mamta wanted to purchase them?
did she follow the guidelines of law before offering compensation? On the first day when she met there, she offered compensation in a public meeting. She said, "I will pay you 10 lakhs of rupees. You better use it for the purpose of memorial of the child." Is that the way the chief minister of the state would follow? And is that for the first time we have been seeing the chief minister, wherever there is a unfortunate death or rape, she rushes there, offers money, and in fact ultimately keep these people to maintain mum. We have seen what is happening in Boktoi murder. Now the gruesome murder, the wife of the for deceased person, they also say in court that I couldn't recognize, because by this time they have managed them and they have become hostile. This is the change in West Bengal. That's why they might say very well that you are having the hat of CPIM, but the corruption is corruption. Inefficiency is inefficiency. That cannot be created by CPIM. The materials are there and we are trying to give justice to the people. We cannot go on fighting with them on the street. Therefore, we have to take
Yeah.
the battle to the reasonable ground, that is the legal ground.
Let's talk about the role of the former principal Sandeep Ghosh, right? The West Bengal government initially tried to protect him. They transferred him instead of sacking him. when they transferred him to the Calcutta National Medical College, it was the students there who locked his room and refused to let him enter the premises. Then the Trinamool Congress sent a state minister and a local MLA to try and persuade the students to accept him. Then the Kolkata High Court, you of course appeared in that case, the Kolkata High Court said, why is a government lawyer here to defend this man? Why is he so powerful? Today, the TMC is acknowledging that this man should have been sacked immediately, but they say Mamta Banerjee was not aware of the transfer order to the Calcutta National Medical College. A, how do you respond to that? And B, why is this man so powerful? What have you been able to understand about his role in this entire horrific episode?
You see, this gentleman, he was earlier transferred out of Arjikar Hospital. Instead of going to the transfer post, he had put padlock in his office room, and then again he was brought back as the principal of the college. And the gentleman who was given appointment on transfer of this person was not allowed to step into the office of the principal. And he has been continuing there. What prompted him, the government, a person who early in the morning says that out of moral consideration, I am resigning from government job, not from the principal post. And in the evening, within 3 hours, he is appointed as principal of National Medical College, another important medical college in the city. What makes the government to rely upon this person so strongly? Is the health department suffers from lack of competent person? That there is none other than him that who can take care of it? And then again, when the Honorable High Court forced him to go on leave, even the Honorable Supreme Court judges say that he should not be allowed to function. He has been again posted as officer on special duty at Swastha Bhavan. That in the health department, he becomes more powerful with the administrative power.
So are
Why?
you saying are you saying he still has an active government job, Sandeep Ghosh?
Yes, yes.
Please, can you explain? Can you elaborate?
Today, today there is the news that he has been appointed as officer on special duty at the Swastha Bhavan. That is at the headquarters of the health department.
Surely they wouldn't
How?
be so stupid. They couldn't be so stupid after what the court has said about him.
But that has happened. And if I tell them the stupid, they will say he is CPIM, therefore he is saying he is stupid. This is the action of the government. Even Trinamool Rajya Sabha MP, Mr. Johar Sarkar, had claimed that he should have been suspended, this officer. Why
Yes.
did he not lodge the FIR at the very initial stage when the dead body was found? That was his basic duty. Why
Yes.
did not the police ask him to lodge an FIR? Why did the police wait till dead night to
What is your assessment? Why is the Trinamool Congress
this
so
is
invested in this
that
man?
the Trinamool Congress can very well say, and now the different sources say that he is involved in many corrupt practices, and we have seen the Trinamool government is very much comfortable with corrupt practices in different departments, in education department, in municipal appointment, in ration dealers, everywhere Trinamool government has a successful corruption game. And this is one of the branch of it. I would say Trinamool government should have one minister named as Minister of Corruption. Therefore, these are
Okay.
the materials on which we speak out. When we speak out, they will try to really give the political color.
There is
But
a
the materials
former
are there.
there's a former employee of the RG Core College called Akhtar Ali who has
Yes.
alleged that Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal on whose watch this rape and murder takes place, was involved, he alleges, I don't know if it's true, but he alleges in cadaver trade, in actually selling unclaimed corpses. And there are other, whispers about how politically connected he is. Have you been able to do some independent research into this? Are you going to be bringing this up as you fight for the victim's family? Because there is also some reports that her car was vandalized. We don't know if it's true. Did she know something? What do you think as the lawyer for the victim's family?
You see, since I am a known political person, I did not venture to go for any research work on this. I tell you, deliberately I
Right.
did not. But
Right.
now the persons who were affected, they have come up. They are coming up with many materials. the former, as you say, named the person who has also moved court today. I am told by one of my juniors.
Yes, Akhtar Ali. He
Yes,
has. He
yes, he
has.
has moved
Yes.
court today seeking investigation on it.
Let me play out that statement. If we have it on camera, I'll play it out and then you can respond. Can we please play the statement of Mr. Akhtar Ali, please?
Yes.
जैसे डेड बॉडी का, जैसे टेंडर दे करके कमीशन लेना, छात्रों को फेल कराना, फेल करके पैसे लेना, और जैसे इलीगल जो स्टॉल कियोस्क है ये सब बिना टेंडर वगैरह के रेंट पे देना, तो इस तरह का बहुत सारा इरेगुलरिटीज है। इसमें डेड बॉडी भी एक है। तो मैं चाहता हूं कि इसकी इंक्वायरी हो ऊंचे लेवल में और उनको सजा मिले और इनका ये रैकेट जो है इसका पर्दाफाश हो।
So he is on record claiming this now.
And
Please respond.
that I am told he has moved a writ petition today before the High Court seeking proper investigation on this. CBI should also investigate while investigating the murder case. This must have some nexus with the murder of the young girl. These are
So I
all.
want. So you are
Yes, please.
convinced. You are convinced that there is a larger conspiracy. That is the allegation you are making.
Right, sir. Right, sir.